Simon, congratulations. Back-to-back wins for the first time this season. How do you feel after today's performance?
Oh, absolutely delighted. I thought the players fully deserved the win. It was difficult, very trying conditions out there, really wild. And it was a swirling wind, so it's not always in your control. It's the worst of conditions to play in, but the attitude and character was there for everyone to see. I thought the lads relished the battle. We came in at half time. I thought we'd done well in that first half, been solid, winning the percentage football out in the middle of the park, and Wyman tucked in. It was a typical sort of Harrogate Town performance, of old, of battling qualities, and very proud. 2 weeks on the bounce, been really intense with our display, and the reaction to conceding a goal shortly after half time was a real delight. We got the ball down and played, and probably played to a better level after we conceded.
First half was tricky, as you say, for both teams because of the weather. Do you think that affected the style of play for both sides?
Right? Oh yeah, I mean certainly. I think it would for any teams playing. It was so wild, and it was difficult to get the ball down and play. But we knew we had the quality to do that. But it's kind of a safety first, because I think people were worried about making a mistake and bring the ball down when it's swirling in front of you, skidding off the pitch, and it was a case of trying to force mistakes from the opposition. And you can say whatever you want about tactics or style of play. It was probably going to be the team that made the mistakes. However, the goals we scored, one really well worked set piece routine from the corner from the right hand side was superb, and the second, the pass through to Margie and his finish was exquisite. So there were moments of quality out there too.
How big is it for you that after going behind, the whole team just seemed to really take it on the chin and play possibly the best football they have in the game?
Well, really pleased with that reaction. Of course, everyone might say, well, why didn't you play like that before? But I think the game quite often is psychological, and we looked angered by it, but we didn't look desperate from it. We looked like, right, we have to play this way, we have to get on the front foot, and that's what we're trying to get the lads to do, and they're relishing the moment, to be honest.
On the rebound, Anthony O'Connor, don't say that very often.
No, I think it was due a goal. So I was pleased with the 2 goal scorers today, and I think they've warranted that. They trained well all week.
Josh March's finish, how impressive was that in particular?
Well, sometimes when you've got more time, it's more difficult, isn't it? Because you could have a mindset of overthinking it. And worrying about it, but I just felt he looked so certain that he was going to score, and he's been very positive in training, and I knew he wanted a goal, and he deserved it. He deserved it. I thought his work ethic was great. He fixed the first ball, and for the last 2 performances as well. He's had a disallowed goal, he's hit the post, but it's been coming, and he set up last week's goal with a fine effort that rebounded to Dean Cornelius, which won us the game last week. So I was pleased with him.
Yeah, it's been a tough time for Josh overall in terms of goal scoring anyway. How much are you hoping this will give him a bit of a boost now going forward?
Well, I think he deserves that boost, and he deserves our support. He's grafted. It's not easy when you're not in the team, and then when you are in the team, you want the supply. But all you can do is get your head down. I think he's really been working with clarity, and he knows his job and he knows it well. And first and foremost, he's got to be a pain for the opposition defenders, and I think he's been just that. When he's been playing for us in recent weeks, and therefore it's felt like he really deserved his goal.
And then the fact you managed to see it through to the end, what was key in doing that, do you think, from your side?
Without being too cliche about it, I think it was that team spirit. Everyone doing it for the cause. People like Warren Burrell coming off the bench and had the anchor roll just in front of the back four, and we needed that little bit of height just in front of the back four for that moment, because Josh Andrews came on, and the size of him, they were angling long balls towards him, and probably the 2 centre-halves were delighted to have Warren just in front, kind of front screen, and winning the challenges, and it took the sting out of attacks for them.
You wanted back-to-back wins, you wanted to back up the performance against Chesterfield. It's happened now today, so how's that left you feeling?
Really pleased. It's a long journey down here. It felt like we were going around the Channel Tunnel at one point last night when it got dark and we still hadn't arrived, and I thought we wake up and find ourselves in France, but it just goes on and on, especially in the Friday traffic. But the lads trained well at Cambridge City, and there was a good feeling. You know, it's been a positive week with the youth team as well, winning emphatically in the Youth Cup. We've brought two of the young players, Jack McLaren, the skipper, and Marcus Eddington, the centre back, who contributed so much to that win, and the run they're on under Kevin is brilliant. So, as a club, it's feeling good at the minute.
Just a couple of injury checks. No Matty Daly, no Matty Folds today. What's the latest with those two?
Yeah, Folsey rolled his ankle in training on Thursday. Just quite innocuous, but it blew up. You could see the swelling. But hopefully he'll be able to rest it nicely this weekend and get that swelling down. And with Matty Daly, he'll probably be all right, you know, for next Friday. We hope both players will be, to be honest, because they're another two big pieces of jigsaw that have been missing this weekend. So, yeah, hopefully they'll be back soon.
And just finally, we know Storm Burke's been causing a lot of problems, particularly for Harrogate Town fans trying to get down here today. So what's your message to those who did make it and those who sadly couldn't?
I'm sorry the people who set out to commit to this long journey couldn't make it down here. You know, hopefully, you know, they got back home, stayed warm and watched it on the TV, turned it down and listened to you on the radio, of course, and enjoyed the coverage, enjoyed the battling qualities of the team, and you know we promise, you know, we're doing our best to get the lads on the front foot and battling their way to more victories. But you know, it would have been even prouder to have them with us, and it would have been a better experience for us. But it wasn't to be today, nor was it for Harl and the media team, because they got stuck in a panel, I think, for 2 hours, so they couldn't even get out to Harrogate before 9:30. But you know, we know the people who are behind supporting us.
Great stuff, Simon. Lovely.
Thank you.